Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream for today. I hope everyone's having an amazing day, and there goes WSV3 again. My program's been doing some crazy stuff the last couple of days, y'all, so you're going to see it pop up some error messages every once in a while on my screen. I'm going to see if I can fix it before we do live coverage later. But anyways, my friends, what's up everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Let's go ahead and see who we have for today in the chat. We have ourselves Trickshot Dude, we have Mark, we have Sand, we have Corrupted. Let's see here. We got Logan. We have Mark. We have Linda. We have, see here, Turon. I don't even know how you say your name, bro. Let's see here. I think I already said TRG. What's up, dude? Let's see, Rebecca. We got Henry. We have George. Leon. Kim. What's up, everybody? Mr. Snow. Scott. Hope everyone's doing good. Like I said, glad to have y'all here for today. So, we actually have ourselves a pretty interesting day that's set for today. Today's main event will be across, actually, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota and Wisconsin. Also the upper state of Michigan here for today. We are going to need to be watching out here for the severe weather, as we are watching a new low-pressure system swinging its way across portions of southern Canada. We are seeing a new system that is starting to brew out there. Let's see here. Samantha says, hi, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Stormy's here. What's up, Stormy? But yeah. Let's see here. I live in the mid-thumb of Michigan. I'm worried about tomorrow. See, a tornado is possible at that line. So today there's going to be tornadoes possible. We'll talk about that here in a second. We'll see about tomorrow's risk. They actually just put out a new risk. I'll talk about that later on today. First of all, let's go ahead and get through what's going on for today, and then we'll talk later about tomorrow, possibly as a quick little, just a quick little, quick little subject there. Anyways, my friends, all right, let's go ahead and jump on over here, y'all. We got to go ahead and pull up the day one outlook here for today. So once again, we do have a slight risk severe threat level 2 out of 5 for today. Let's go ahead and see. I got to turn some things off here. All right, let's go ahead and switch y'all over here, my friends, and we'll go ahead and talk about today's risk. So anyways, so yeah, we have ourselves, oh, there goes the program again. I tell you, y'all, it's gonna be doing that every once in a while today, because my program's been being stupid lately. But like I said, we have ourselves a severe threat level 2 out of 5 for today. This does include Minneapolis, portions here of basically, really just the eastern side of Minnesota is inside of this slight risk here for today. Also, western Wisconsin is included. We do need to be looking out there for it. So today's main concern does include areas like, let's see, St. Paul. We obviously have Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minneapolis region. We have St. James, Rochester. We have Grand Rapids, portions here of Minnesota. We got Duluth, Minnesota included here as well. We work our way into Wisconsin towards Eau Claire. See here, areas towards Ironwood, Ashland. Those regions are kind of in that level 2 threat here for today regarding severe weather. So we're going to have to watch out for these regions. Also, like I said, whenever it comes to severe weather, there's also another level here, level 1 out of 5 across the areas here in the, in the dark green. It's a small but it is a possible chance for a little bit of severe weather activity here for today. Across portions here of the dark green. So this is a level 1 out of 5, giving you a 5% chance for severe weather to occur overall. And then we work our way into the yellow, which is a 15% chance for overall severe weather here for today. Now, whenever it comes to tornadoes, I know you guys are probably wondering, we do have ourselves a tornado threat for today. Cross portions here, obviously of Minnesota into Wisconsin, you guys can see here with a 2% chance. Now, it's nothing too crazy. You know, obviously a 2% chance is, you know, nothing to, you know, freak out about or anything, but overall, like I said, you know, it is a possibility for a few isolated tornadoes being a possibility. So we're going to definitely have to watch out there for that, as a couple of tornadoes will possibly happen for today. So we'll need to watch out for a couple tornadoes. We'll be live for this here, y'all. We'll talk about the timing here in a moment anyways. But then, of course, like I said, that's tornado probability. We have ourselves damaging winds. That's one of the main leading concerns for today. Damaging wind gusts here, obviously between 60 and 70 miles per hour is possible. We're going to have to watch out there for that. Ignore my program again. But anyways, so yeah, 15% chance across that slight risk area, including, once again, like Duluth, Minnesota, obviously Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Those regions up there is, like I said, in that 15% chance here for damaging winds between 60 and 70 miles per hour. The brown is a 5% chance, so it's a drastically lower probability, but it is still a threat for a little bit of damaging wind gusts out of some storms today. Could be possible. Now, whenever it comes to the hail, y'all, hail is also one of the leading concerns. We got a big 15% region for hail today. Hail seems to be a big possibility regarding some of these storms here. We're talking between the range of 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Personally, I think that they could be a little bit larger today. So we'll have to watch out there for that. So between 1 and 2 inches in diameter, hail could be possible. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Once again, Minneapolis, Duluth, Minnesota, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Portions here in the northwestern side of Wisconsin. Also, there's a little sliver of the upper state of Michigan here, for the upper peninsula, I guess you'd call it, for Michigan here, out there towards, you know, like Wakefield, Greenland, those areas out there inside that 15% zone. But like I said, once again, the brown showing a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter as well. So overall, that is that's the overall risk that we have ourselves here for today. We're gonna have to watch out there for that. Now, before we go into timing and stuff like that, I do want to switch you guys over here to the flooding outlook here for today. Let's go and take a look at today's flooding outlook. And it does not look like we really have that big of a concern for flooding. We do have ourselves, I mean, a couple areas in the southwest, like, you know, like portions here of like New Mexico. We got Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Nevada included in some of this flooding threat for today. A little bit of rainfall, a little bit of flooding could be possible out there. Also for the southeast, including pretty much the entire state of Florida, except for the western side of the Panhandle, and a little flooding threat here for today. We'll keep an eye out there for it. Obviously, going up through portions of southern Georgia, we obviously have central southern South Carolina, eastern portions of obviously, you know, North Carolina there. Ignore my program, y'all. It just keeps on being stupid. And of course, we have ourselves another little threat up across, you know, basically eastern New York State and western, or actually pretty much a lot of Vermont here is inside of this overall risk as well. So that's essentially kind of what we are talking about regarding this. Okay, so I tell you what, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and hop our way over here to the models. I do want to go ahead and talk about timing. What time can we expect these storms? Where will they be at a certain period of time? So we'll go ahead and talk about that here right now. Let me go ahead and pull up the models here. Which, like I said, you know, they do have the storms popping off here. We'll go ahead and show you all over here real quickly. So here's the HRRR model. So obviously, as you can tell, we have a low pressure system that's well up there in Canada. It's swinging down another cold front here. We're gonna have a little bit of cool air start blasting from the back. Now, this cold front, depending on how strong it is expected to fire off some storms, mostly across portions of northeastern, you know, Minnesota here. Kind of showing here, possibly around, let's see here, between 22 Zulu and 0. So that's basically around. Apparently this is like, this is 6 o'clock, so around 6 or 7 p.m. is what it looks like in regarding to storms firing off here for today. The overall line will be kicking off here for a couple hours. I mean, right now, if I was to switch you guys over here to the radar view up there, you can obviously see where the line's at. You can actually see where the line's at. If I go ahead and switch you all over here really quickly once again, let's go ahead and do that real quickly. Oh, wrong screen. I have to switch you all back over here. But yeah, you can actually see in the current time being that you know, that line is there. It is there, but it's just producing some, you know, showers and maybe some heavy showers across the region, but should not be producing any thunderstorms right now, considering that, you know, storms have not quite reach the environment needed for initiation to occur. But obviously, we are seeing ourselves, obviously, a bit of showers still ongoing with this storm here. But this little line of showers will turn into a full-blown severe weather event here for later on today, or is expected to. It is expected to. And the reason I say expected to is because there is one factor that is kind of got me a little bit questioning this event. But some weather people know this as CAP, or convective inhibition. So according to some of the models here, if we take a look at the overall thunderstorm juice, basically there is a layer in the atmosphere here. Let's see, we're going to pull this up to the instability. There's a layer in the atmosphere here which could prevent thunderstorms from forming. However, in the latest runs, it seems like that is been broken up a bit, actually. So you see how we have like these lines going across on the bottom here. See how it's kind of more open, brighter colors over here. So this is an area that does not have a cap, meaning that thunderstorms are free to happen. However, we obviously have the areas here in the, like I said, the kind of striped lines that you can kind of see. That is basically preventing thunderstorms from forming, as it's a warm layer in the atmosphere, which, for thunderstorms to continue, they need to be rising into a cooler environment than they're already in. So as thunderstorms are rising, if they reach a warmer environment, they're just going to sit there, and they're not going to be able to form. So obviously there's a little bit more of a warmer layer across these regions here, but it's cool enough to continue that parcel to rise across portions here of the blue region. So that's kind of where we are expecting those thunderstorms to kick off there. Anyways, so yeah, so what it looks like is, once again, the timing-wise, obviously we're going to see this, line of showers roll through. It does not look like they really kick up in the full-blown, like, severe thunderstorms until, like I said, between maybe 6 and 7 o'clock is what it looks like. I will keep an eye on it, obviously. Like I said, I'll definitely keep an eye out there for it regarding, like I said, regarding what's going on in real time. If it decides it wants to pop off a little earlier, then we'll go live, obviously, earlier. But I think I'm going to set my live stream to 5 o'clock just to be safe. And obviously I'll monitor the situation very closely, and then once things start to look like they're getting ready to start doing something, then I'll kick it, either bring it forward closer or push it further back, depending, like I said, it depends on the environment and what it does. Now, there is one thing I do want to go ahead and show you guys, and actually, like I said, whenever it comes to severe storms, if you have a lot of clearing, if there's not much cloud cover, which you can see there's a little bit of cloud cover, but there's a lot of a little bit of clearing going on there. This is actually allowing for the surface to heat up warmer than that little warm layer we were talking about. So this should, in theory, allow for that cap to be weaker. Like I said, with that cap, basically meaning thunderstorms have hit a wall, basically. They rise and they can't go any further because it's hitting a boundary. But if the sun's out, it can heat up the surface more to where it can just go right through. So that would allow for thunderstorms to kick off there. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I understand that probably does not make much sense, but anyways, that is essentially kind of what we're looking at for today. But regardless, like I said, storms is expected. Storms are expected to kick off here for today, working its way into portions of Wisconsin. You can actually see there, actually kind of has it dodging. According to this model, the HRRR kind of has it dodging like Minneapolis, but y'all are still in the risk, so theoretically we still can see some severe weather out there. I mean, I think it's possible. The models are never perfect about discussing, where the storms end and where they start. Not all the time, anyways. And of course, when we work our way down into portions here of Wisconsin, for your overnight hours, this is right around midnight at this this current frame here, showing some storms rolling its way through portions here of Wisconsin. Then as we work our way back into the later night hours, things is fine. But then once we work our way towards tomorrow morning, regarding tomorrow, this event is going to kick off again for portions of, like Michigan, possibly even going down to portions of like Illinois, possibly even Chicago could get some severe weather tomorrow. I think it's possible. Right now, I don't think they have a risk for Chicago. I'm pretty sure they don't. Let me double check. Yeah, they don't as of now. But I think that they probably could extend that into Chicago. Personally, I mean, we'll see how that plays out there. They obviously included in the latest outlook. We'll talk about that in a minute. They actually included portions of Indiana as well as portions of Ohio actually in the risk here for severe weather for tomorrow. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for tomorrow's severe weather event there. But anyway, so yeah, basically, once again, the verdict is we have this big old low-pressure system crossing across southern Canada, basically driving down a cold front. And this cold front's going to be, sparking off some severe weather that we need to be looking out there for. But anyways, that is that. Let's see here. Okay, really briefly, I will show you guys tomorrow's outlook, and then we'll talk about personal forecast here, starting with our members. We'll talk about personal forecast here in a moment, after we talk about tomorrow's little threat real quickly. Tomorrow's threat's actually, obviously as of now is just a marginal risk number, level 1 out of 5 here. It'll, depending on the environment, it could go level 2 out of 5 personally. But whenever it comes to it, tornado probability, we do not have any tornado chances as of right now across portions here of Michigan. So that's good. Y'all can breathe. You can breathe happily now, knowing that there's, as of now, no tornado threat. Whenever it comes to damaging winds here, we got a 5% chance for damaging winds between 60 and 70 miles an hour being possible. And of course, whenever it comes to the other threat of hail, as of right now, hail is also a concern between 1 and 2 inches in diameter being a possibility here. So between between tomorrow's severe weather event here, obviously for portions of Indiana, Ohio, portions here of obviously Michigan. We're talking mostly a hail and damaging wind threat here, so we'll definitely make sure to keep an eye out there for those regions there. Anyways, but yeah, so that's the threat, my friends. That's regarding tomorrow's threat. Like I said, once again, today's threat does include Minnesota, portions actually of Iowa, northern Iowa included, Wisconsin, obviously portions here of the upper state of Michigan. Those are the areas we need to watch out for severe weather for today. Now we do have a little severe weather threat as well down in Florida, basically as far, basically just Fort Lauderdale and up. All the way up into, obviously throughout northern Florida as well. Kind of cuts off there right between, let's see, kind of right there kind of towards Chipley area, Mariana. Those regions is kind of where that severe line kind of cuts off. But the entire state of Florida, obviously it's Florida. A couple thunderstorms could be possible for the entire state here. Could be possible. Obviously this threat, once again, works its way up through portions of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina here for today as well. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for that. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop over here really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and set up this. But like I said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop over here to our members to, obviously, for the personal forecast here, just to give them a big thank you. A couple thunderstorms could be possible. You kind of heard myself talking there. Sorry, I was pulling up my stream here for a minute. But like I said, y'all, seriously, like I said, we're gonna start off with our members, and like I said, depending on when we get through our members, we'll hop over to our subscribers and everything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and change this over here right now to our members. So let's go ahead and do that. My program keeps on glitching here. I'm half tempted just to close this program here. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's just close the program. We don't need it. It's kind of having a hard time keeping up. I'm gonna see if I can fix that later on. But anyways, let's go ahead and start here, y'all, with the personal forecast. We'll go ahead and move that because that's bothering me. We'll go ahead and switch this over here with the personal forecast. So if y'all have any site or any area you want me to take a look at there for, then I will I'll let you know. We're just gonna focus on today, y'all, just to make sure that, once again, we're not trying to cause any confusion, so we're just gonna make sure everything is for today. Then obviously here for tomorrow, we'll talk about tomorrow's risk overall. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this here. Let's go ahead and see. We're gonna pull this up. Right. Let me go ahead and bring up the Storm Prediction Center really quickly, and then we'll get right on into this here. All right. Let's see here. All right, so first off, let's see. We have Mr. Snow says, "Do I think Buffalo area has a chance to severe weather tomorrow?" Okay, like I said, we'll pay attention to that tomorrow. Okay, I don't think so, but we'll pay attention to that tomorrow. Let's see here, Riley. All right, you're first up. Let's see, 15748. All right, 15748. You, my friend, are across portion of Pennsylvania. I'm happy to tell you that there is no severe weather expected, or even thunderstorms expected for today. Once again, y'all, today's main concern is across Wisconsin, upper state of Michigan, obviously for Minnesota and upper Iowa. Also a little threat in the southeast, but other than that, that's basically all we're talking about here. So that's what we're looking at. All right, let's see here. Liam wants me to take a look here at 34465. All right, 34465 across portions here of Florida. You, my friend, are in a level 1 severe weather threat for today. So you do have the chance for a little bit of severe thunderstorm activity. No tornadoes across Florida, which is good news. The main concern and the only concern for Florida is actually damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 miles per hour being possible. So keep an eye on it, as it's going to be possible there. Once again, for a little bit of windy gusts coming out of these thunderstorms could theoretically be possible, so just keep an eye out there for that. But overall, like I said, it's basically a 5% chance of that occurring, so pretty low odds. Let's see here. All right, DJ wants me to take a look here at 29569. All right, let's see here. 29569 across portions here of South Carolina. You, my friend, are also in that. You're also inside of that marginal level 1 threat for today, my friend. Same thing applies to you, man. Just a damaging wind concern between 60 and 70 miles per hour wind gusts being possible, giving you only a 5% chance of that occurring within 25 miles of your location. So the odds are fairly low. Odds are fairly low. Kayla wants me to take a look here at 46176 Shelbyville, Indiana. Indiana is not really at risk for today, but yeah, Indiana's not at risk for today, but depending on where you're at tomorrow, tune in tomorrow, and we'll take a look at your area, Kayla. But yeah, today we're not expecting any areas. I'll pull it up here just to look here. See 46176, 46176. For Indiana, yeah, you're not even in the general thunderstorm threat. That threat is well up to your northwest. But yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be possible. It's cutting it close to you. We'll keep you updated tomorrow for a possible severe weather event. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Logan wants me to take a look here at Wausau, Wisconsin. All right, Logan, I already know where that's at, man, so I can already zoom in here. So Wausau, Wisconsin here, you, my friend, are in a severe threat level 1 out of 5 here for today. Luckily, that does not include tornadoes. There is a tornado threat to your west. Like I said, just 2% chance to your west, not for you, so you're good. You don't got to worry. You don't really got to worry about any naders today. Whenever it comes to damaging winds, though, you got yourself a 5% chance for damaging winds here, basically between 60 and 70 miles per hour being possible. Once again, 5% chance of that. And whenever it comes to hail, 5% chance as well, my friend. You got a small chance for some hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter being a possibility. So make sure that you are watching out there for that. But overall, my friend, that's kind of what we're talking about. That is the overall verdict. That is, kind of what we are seeing out there. So you are at risk, giving you a 5% chance overall of severe weather. Once again, damaging winds and hail being a possibility. So overall there, Logan, you should be mostly fine. Like I said, it's a relatively low threat for you, but something to keep an eye out there for it. And like I said, if you were to get severe weather, it would likely happen late. I mean, like really late. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Liam says, even if we aren't in the risk, I'm gonna get daily storms. Yeah, Liam, it's a Florida thing, man. Trust me, I know. Dude, Florida gets always daily. These always gets these daily thunderstorms. It's pretty funny. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. How come there's a 2% chance for tornadoes across the Great Lakes yesterday, but nothing happened? I did see that. There was that 2% chance. I don't know if anything didn't happen. I was not really paying attention to that because that event apparently was continuing late into yesterday. I was off the air at that point. But my guess would probably be to lack of instability, considering that was so high up north. I mean, obviously you had your strong wind shear from that low pressure system that was rolling through Ohio. But I feel like it was probably a lack of instability considering how high up that was. Usually right next to the, in some cases, to the right of the cyclone, the instability could be a little bit more weaker than as of further down south, which I think is probably due to a lack of instability. It could have been other things, but that's just my educated guess of what I'm thinking. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Kayla says, thank you so much. Always appreciate you. No problem, Kayla. Yeah, like I said, just keep it out there for tomorrow. It's possible, but like I said, right now, we're just going to focus on today. We'll get through that tomorrow whenever tomorrow comes around. But yeah, you're very welcome. No problem. All right, let's see here. But yeah, like I said, y'all, if you have any more zip codes, to my members, if y'all have any more zip codes, then let me know. And then, like I said, if you don't, then we're going to go ahead and switch over here to our members. Or, sorry, we're already on our members. We're going to switch over to our subscribers, what I meant to say. So obviously, if our subscribers have any zip codes, think of it now. I'm ready for that whole train to start kicking off here. But last call to the members here. If any of my members have any zip code they want me to take a look at here. Once again, y'all, if you're just now joining the stream, once again, before you post your zip code, just know that today's big risk, today's severe weather risk, is only really across northern Iowa, let's see, Minnesota, Wisconsin, upper Michigan, and a small little threat across the south for Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and very small portions here of southern North Carolina. Anywhere else is not expecting severe weather for today. So watch out before you post your zip code, just to kind of save it, save some time here. Like I said, just do that if you can. But anyways, yeah, so once again, y'all, today's biggest concerns, Wisconsin and Minnesota. That is that. All right, well, I think we are done here with the members, so we're going to go ahead and switch over here back to the subscribers for, like I said, the subscribers within the last 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this party started, y'all. Let's go ahead and switch over to this here. And like I said, y'all know who this is. Oh, wow, look at that, right off the bat. Mattio wants me to take a look here at 60625. You had it ready, man. Let's see here, 60625 across portions of Chicago, Illinois. You, my friend, are in a thunderstorm chance. A little threat for maybe a few thunderstorms, but overall, we're not expecting any severe thunderstorms for today. Like I said, tomorrow you're also in the thunderstorm threat, but I think that personally Chicago could get that severe weather. We'll see how that possibly kicks up there. But overall, Maggie wants me to take a look here at Thunder Bay. Maggie, do you have a zip code for that I'm pretty sure there might be more than one Thunder Bay. If you have a zip code, that would be a lot more easier. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have Henry. Once we take a look here at 56452. 56452. For Minnesota, you, my friend, yep, you are in that level 1 severe weather threat. So like I said, there's a scale from 1 to 5. You're in the lowest severe weather threat here for today. So there's a shot for a couple of strong to potentially severe storms, but like I said, the odds is pretty low. Whenever it comes to it, I actually think, yeah, you're not even in the 2% tornado threat, which is good. So we're not expecting any tornadoes out there. That threat's to your east, barely to your east, but it's there. Not for you, but it's like literally a couple miles to your east, and you'll be in it. Whenever it comes to, let's see here, whenever it comes to damaging winds, you got a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 miles per hour being possible out of some of those storms there. So keep an eye out there for that. Whenever it comes to hail here, we basically have ourselves also a 5% chance for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter being possible. So overall, yeah, watch out for, maybe a little bit of gusty winds, maybe a little bit of hail out of some storms, but like I said, overall is a 5% chance of happening within 25 miles of your location. So you can see the odds are really not in your favor, and they are practically pretty low. So overall, that is that, my friend. All right, let's see here. Daniel, once we take a look here at 54840. 54840 across portions here of, let's see here, Wisconsin. And yep, my friend, you are in today's biggest risk out there. You are literally right in the middle of it, as you can currently see. So you, my friend, have a 2% chance for tornadoes. So there's a 2% chance a tornado could drop within 25 miles of you. Think of it this way. There's a 98% chance a tornado will not happen within 25 miles of you. So the odds are fairly low. Like I said, 2% chance for tornadoes. Like I said, not really anything that's a big risk, but it's a possibility. A tornado or two could happen across the risk area here between Minnesota and Wisconsin, so keep an eye on it, but it's not immediately a big concern. Now, whenever it comes to damaging winds, though, yep, 15% chance for damaging wind gusts ranging between 60 and 70 miles per hour being possible overall here. And whenever it comes to hail here, we're also talking a 15% chance for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall being possible. So you have a decent chance of seeing hail and damaging winds within your area, but overall the threats, like I said, the overall, the main concern, like I said, is damaging winds and hail. All right, let's see here. I don't see anything. Literally sunny. Thanks, by the way. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Leon says, I know I'm not anything severe weather, but I like to support and watch your stream. Well, thank you, Leon. It's very sweet of you. Ontario, there's nothing going on up there right now, my friend. Let's see here. Next up, we have Kelly. Wants to take a look here at 55787. All right, let's see. 55787. Cross portions here of South Korea and Mexico. I cannot pull those up. Sorry, my friend. Like I said, I can only do places for the mainland U.S. Let's see here. Marvelo, once we take a look here at 54751. 54751. Across Wisconsin. Alrighty. So you, my friend, are in the slight risk, severe threat level 2 out of 5 here for today. So obviously we are talking, like I said, a slight risk out there. 2% chance for tornadoes, my friend. 15% chance for damaging winds between 60 and 70 miles an hour being possible. As well as hail, like I said, 15% chance for that as well, actually. So, yeah, all hazards possible. Main threats is damaging winds and hail, giving you a 15% chance of that happening within 25 miles of your location. And whenever it comes to tornadoes, like I said, it's a 2% chance. Really not a big concern for tornadoes, but it's, theoretically possible a couple isolated tornadoes could happen around the vicinity, but not, the odds of you directly getting impacted by a tornado is extremely low, but overall that's that, my friends. That's essentially what we're looking at. So like I said, y'all definitely be safe out there. Let's see here. Wait one sec. I'll be back to live. All right, Maggie, sounds good. But yeah, like I said, y'all, if you have any zip codes, feel free to let me know. Like I said, we're going to be here for y'all to make sure y'all are being prepared. Once again, these storms are kind of expected to pop off between 5 and 6 p.m. from what it looks like, according to the HRRR. Let me actually look at the other models, like the NAM. NAM is never accurate, but the never accurate model. But it's always good to take a look at an opinion from each of the models. Actually, believe it or not, yeah, no, the models are pretty well accurate from what it looks like, or pretty well agreeing, I should say. Yeah, so it actually looks like storms will be popping off here between 5 and 6. HRRR and the NAM 3K does support that. Wow. All right, let's see here. Jess, once we take a look here at 44410. 44410, cross portions here of Ohio. You, my friend, are not in the severe weather threat here for today. Tomorrow, we're not really focusing on tomorrow, but tomorrow, I think you are in a thunderstorm risk, which means you should keep an eye out there for some thunderstorms, but not expected to be anything severe as of tomorrow. But let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Do I think that Hackensack, Minnesota will become in the slight? I don't know. I feel like they're pretty solid on where they got the slight right now, because they end the slight right as the storms start to kind of fade out a bit. Still with that possible severe weather chance, just lower probability in the marginal risk. I don't think so, but we will see. We'll see. Jess says, thanks, buddy. Very welcome. No problem, Jess. Let's see here. Kelly wants to take a look here at 55082. All right, let's see here. 55. Let's see here. 55082. Cross portions here, Minnesota. There we go. That one works. All right, so yeah, you, my friend, are in the slight risk. You have actually all the threats for today. 2% chance for tornadoes. Once again, very low probability, but keep an eye out there for occasional tornado warning or two or somewhere around Minnesota and Wisconsin. So it's possible. Whenever it comes to, like I said, whenever it comes to damaging winds, you got a 15% chance of damaging winds ranging between, 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible. Once again, this is not sustained winds. It's just, gusts, what the winds could peak at, essentially. Is maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. Should remain mostly around 60, but, Mother Nature's crazy. I mean, like yesterday, we were talking 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. We ended up having like an 87 mile an hour wind gust, I think, out there in Columbia. South Carolina, I think it was. Remember that yesterday when we were covering that event? That was pretty crazy. But yeah, so watch out there for damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 is expected. Hail, 15% chance between 1 and 2 inches in diameter being possible. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Beck wants me to take a look here at 29010. Let's see here. 29010. Cross portions here of, let's see, South Carolina. All right, you, my friend, are not in this severe weather threat. However, there is a shot for a couple thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, so keep an eye out there for it. A couple thunderstorms cannot be ruled out, but, once again, not expected to be severe. See, trees down yesterday. Yeah, you guys got hit pretty good there yesterday. I'll tell you what, today's not going to be anything like yesterday. But, yeah. All right. But, yeah, but that's that, my friend. That's kind of what we are talking about. And like I said, you guys, if y'all have any zip codes, feel free to let me know. And like I said, I don't ask this much, but if you guys could, if you're not already, please consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. Maybe leave a like. It would be greatly appreciated, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And like I said, if y'all have any questions, let me know. See, hi everyone, back again. We'll see, where's the severe weather for today, says Rev. Today's severe weather event is mostly up north. Obviously for areas like, Minnesota. We got areas here of Wisconsin included, mostly western Wisconsin, western upper peninsula here of Michigan, and basically central eastern Minnesota is at risk there. Yep. But the overall severe weather threat extends into central Wisconsin, northern Iowa actually as well, and central peninsula there of, the central peninsula there of upper Michigan be possible. But yeah. Let's see here. All right, Steph wants me to take a look here at 55901. All right, let's see here. 55901, cross portions of Minnesota. You, my friend, are all in the threats here for today. So that is kind of what we're looking at. So you, my friend, are definitely, like I said, you, my friend, are definitely inside of the, like I said, the slight risk here, the severe threat level 2 out of 5 here. So that is, like I said, that is essentially what we are doing. So like I said, overall probability here for today, like I said, is a 2% chance for tornadoes. Got to keep an eye out there for that. Damaging winds here we have ourselves. Let's see here. Actually, I think your damaging wind threat is only, I think you're at a 5% chance for damaging winds today between 60 and 70 miles per hour at max, being possible in terms of wind gusts. And hail, we got ourselves, let's see here. The hail threat's actually a 15% chance. That's what gives you that overall severe threat there. But anyways, let's see here. Let's see here. Matt says, not trying to be mean or anything, close to that, but I remember a live stream that there was a dude that ended with O'Brien, wanted you to look at the zip code that wasn't even in the U.S., and Kelly did. Wait, what? What? What are you talking about, bro? I don't even know what you're trying to say. But anyways, but yeah, no, I try to get to everybody's zip code if that's what you're talking about. Just some of these zip codes are not in the United States. That's the only problem. I can only cover the U.S. mainland. All right, let's see here. Rev says thanks. No problem. Very welcome. Steph says thank you. You're very, very welcome, Steph. What's the outlook for tomorrow? We got a marginal as of right now for tomorrow. We talked about this here a minute ago. Just a level 1 severe weather threat for tomorrow for basically, central eastern Indiana, central western Ohio, and a lot of central and eastern Michigan. So, little level 1 threat for tomorrow as of now. But we're just gonna keep this home today's severe weather threat for now. And then, like I said, we'll talk about tomorrow whenever tomorrow comes around, because I think that there could be some room for improvements with tomorrow's risk. Personally, I think so, but like I said, we'll see. Let's see. Rev says hearing about a hurricane or something aiming for California. Is that true? Yeah, you've been watching it. Yep. We'll talk about that at the end of the live stream. How about that? We'll talk about the tropics at the end. There's some activity that's kicking off both in the Atlantic and the Pacific, even the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, we'll talk about the tropics in a minute. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Michelle wants me to take a look here with, let's see, 80138. 80138, cross portion of Colorado. You, my friend, are in the thunderstorm threat for today. Chances for a couple thunderstorms, but they're not supposed to be severe. So you, my friend, are looking good. Let's see here. Let's see, when do I think the slight risk streak, 69 consecutive day? Yep. Well, it's hard to tell, but tomorrow, if tomorrow remains marginal all day long, we will break that streak, which I don't know if we'll, I think we might have a slight tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. As of now, tomorrow's marginal. Let's see here. What about day 3, actually? I don't know what's going on day 3 much. Day 3. It could be soon. It could be very soon, actually. I think it really could be soon. Because look at this. Here's the day 3 outlook. Actually, let me just bring you all to the screen here. Oh, dude, we could break it between today and tomorrow. Or tomorrow and the day after, sorry. So this is for day 3. This is for Friday. We only got a little marginal across the east, but a lot of the central country where usually severe weather sparks, there's a high pressure system that's building in place, could allow for a bit of blocking to occur. So that right there, my friends, is could be breaking it. We'll see. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow theoretically could go slight, but I think if this is going to be broken, I think it's going to be Friday if it's going to be broken. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, obviously, if you don't know, I think we have 70 days now. Yep, 70 days of slight risks in a row. 70 days of slight risk threat or higher being issued. Level 2 threat or higher. 70 days in a row. It's crazy. Several months. Several months. Let's see here. Anything West Virginia? No. Yeah, no, nothing for West Virginia here. Here for today. Got some high pressure building out there. Things are okay. Not really too crazy. Let's see here. No more hurricanes. It took 6 months to get over Ida and repair our house. No, Ida was crazy. I remember covering Ida. That was a pretty nuts storm. Yeah, Ida and Ian. It seems like all the I's. Have you noticed that? Irma, Ian, Ida. Seems like all those ones are like the nasty ones. Anyone with the I is crazy. You know, the more I thought about it, it's like, think of Hurricane Andrew. It's obviously A is the first named storm of the year. Hurricane Andrew was a Cat 5. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think how the first storm was a beast, a major hurricane. It's crazy. Anyways, let's see here. How's the tropics looking? We'll look at the tropics in a minute. Look at the tropics. Maggie, that's not even a zip code. P7B. That's not a zip code. Zip codes are, like I said, 5-digit numbers. But anyways, let's see here. Hoping we don't get Hugo. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, like I said, there's 3 areas in the Atlantic and Gulf that we're watching, or between the Atlantic and Gulf. There's 1 in the Gulf and 2 out in the East Atlantic. 1 is showing promising signs of becoming a tropical system. We'll talk about that here in a second. Actually, yeah, you know what? It seems like we slowed down the zip codes a bit. So let's go ahead and actually hop over here to the tropics, y'all. What do y'all think? You want to look at the tropics here for a minute? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do that really, really quickly. So let's go ahead and do this. See, Prestige says, what is my rates for advertising on your videos, live streams? I don't really do sponsors. You know, honestly, I try to keep this as, simple as possible. I really don't want any sponsorships or anything to happen. So, nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and hop over here to full screen, y'all. So, here we go. So, this is the tropics. Yep, we got 3 areas we're watching. We got a little area of interest in the Gulf of Mexico. So right now, in the next 2 days, it has nearly a 0% chance of forming into a tropical system. So odds of this thing happening in 2 days is like no chance, essentially. Then, look at this. Formation chance in the next 7 days. Got a 20% chance of a tropical formation. So overall, still pretty low. But it is a evolving event. It is evolving, and we are watching it closely. It's just now starting to pop up here. So we'll watch it. Right now, there's no immediate dangers out of it, but it's just an area to watch, okay? But overall, that is that. It's basically saying some slow development is possible as it works its way to the west here. So we'll keep an eye on it. Then we work our way here to Disturbance 2. This one has a 30% chance of forming in the next 2 days, so yeah, still pretty low. However, the next 7 days or the next week has a 40% chance of forming, which is still more unlikely, essentially, overall. But it is possible. But look at this guy. We have this one here, Disturbance 1. 30% chance of forming into a tropical system here in the next 48 hours. And the next 7 days or a week, we have a 50-50 shot of this thing becoming a tropical system. I personally think it's going to be higher than that, because models have been pretty crazy. Let me actually go and hop you over here to the models real quickly. But yeah, no, models have been doing some funky stuff here lately, that's for sure. So anyway, so we have the GFS model. Let's see here. We have 12. There we go. 18Z. That's not right. There we go. 12Z for the 16th. All right, newest model coming through. So there you go. So there's that. That's Disturbance 1. That's Disturbance 2. Tracking its way down. You can see Disturbance 1 kind of gets fizzled out because it kind of runs into a bit of problems. But that other one, that Disturbance 1, you can see this guy right there. This thing, according to GFS, will kick off. It seems to be mostly an ocean storm, though, which is good. But that is that. But also, let's go ahead and remove that. I did not mean to take a sounding there. But look at this. So obviously with this next system here, you can kind of see a little bit of a bubble there going on. But according to the model, the GFS is doing some crazy stuff, showing another system here kicking off in the Gulf here for like the 25th. I mean, obviously this is still way far out, but still, it's just interesting. So there's a little bit of a trough that's going to be going over, obviously throughout the Bahamas, going through into the Gulf of Mexico. Seems like this model has dropped a bit of support for it. Whoops, keep on accidentally grabbing soundings here. But we'll watch it. I mean, we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, you can't just trust one model, so here's the CMC model. Obviously, this one has, there's Disturbance 1 right there. There's Disturbance 2. It actually has a third disturbance, another tropical wave rolling off. Disturbance number 2 just fizzles out as expected between the GFS and this model. Disturbance 1 really kicks up here. But according to CMC here, it shows a massive hurricane out of that second storm we were watching. They're possibly heading towards the Gulf, hitting Florida. But like I said, obviously it's way too early to tell. Like I said, we cannot trust that right now. But anyways, definitely really crazy. That is actually pretty crazy. Why does it not let me drag anywhere? Anyways, but like I said, we're gonna have to keep an eye out there for that. It looks like things in the tropics are really heating up here. Lastly, we have the Icon model here. Obviously, Disturbance 1 kicks up, Disturbance 2 behind it. Rolling through, Disturbance... actually, this one kind of has most of them fizzling out. And another Disturbance there. Y'all, we're watching at least 3 to 5 tropical systems that is possibly in the near future. So, yeah, we're going to see it. We're going to definitely have to see this. And, just see how things play out here, okay? But anyways, all right, let's see here. Rev wants me to take a look here at 7,002. Let's see here, or see 70,002, I guess. 7,002 for Louisiana. You, my friend, are not in any form of severe weather threat or even thunderstorm threat for today. There's a chance for a couple thunderstorms to your south, but for you mostly, it should be relatively clear. It should be mostly relatively clear. But anyways. All right, let's see here. She's in Thunder Bay, Ontario. We don't have zip codes in Canada. Okay, well, like I said, whenever it comes to it, though, like I said, I cannot track Canada, unfortunately. Mostly I cannot track Canada because my programs are only set for the mainland U.S. So, all right, let's see here. Shaw says I survived walking to the storm and back yesterday. Another bad storm experience, or another bad storm expected here for later today. So Shaw will be safe out there. Yep, keep be safe out there. All right, let's see here. Wages, what's up, dude? Saying keep killing it, my friend. Great coverage once again. Everyone, please share with the stream. It's the best way to get the word out. Well, thank you so much, Wages. Very, very sweet of you, man. I really appreciate it, and thank you for your support. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. But anyways, like I said, y'all, that is that. I think we're probably gonna head off the stream here pretty soon. We've been live here for about 45 minutes. I gotta get prepared. It's already 2:00 p.m. So. I got to get prepared for the coverage today. Once again, the storms are kind of expected to fire off between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern, which will be 4 and 5 p.m. Central Time. So we got to look out there for that. Like I said, I'll definitely watch the situation closely. If storms decide they're going to fire off early, then I'll obviously go live earlier. If they decide they're going to pop off later, then I'll go live later. So just expect whenever the storms start going crazy. Whenever you see me go live, expect the storms to start popping off here, okay? But overall, that is that. All right, let's see here. And then once we take a look here really quickly at, 54401. Let's see here. 54401 for Wassaw. We actually covered Wassaw earlier today. I guess you're just now joining us then. We got a level 1 threat for you, my friend, whenever it comes to possible severe weather for today. Overall, on today's outlook here for Wassaw, Wisconsin, there's not any tornado threat. Just between damaging wind gusts and 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible. Out of some storms, 5% chance, and hail possibility here. Like I said, obviously, hail between 1 and 2 inches being possible as well. But yeah, that's that. All right, let's see here. Michael says, "Have a good day, my friend." Yeah, you too. You too. Let's see here. I meant to answer tuner, but I had to wait for subscriber timer. Oh, I got you. Well, thank you for subscribing there, Cream Puff. Really appreciated. Let's see here. Yes, I believe y'all have posted zip codes, or zip postal codes, not zip. Well, postal codes is a zip code. Zip code is a postal code, essentially. Let's see here. Do you have to live in the U.S. to watch you? No. I mean, I have viewers all the way from like France. I've had them from Germany, actually Russia. I've had viewers from all over the world, Australia. I mean, seriously, all over the place. Yeah. So if y'all just love weather, I mean, shoot, y'all can watch along. I don't care. It's cool to have people here. I mean, it's just cool to chat with people too, you know. Let's see. We have Dan. Once we take a look here at 34746, 34746 for Florida. Yep, you, my friend, have a level 1 severe weather threat for today. Like I said, only concern for damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible. No hail, no tornadoes are expected. So yeah, it's just gusty winds out of some storms. Normal Florida stuff. Normal Florida things. Overall there. Finn says, "Hey Andrew, sadly won't make it to later's coverage because I have school event right now as they're supposed to fire off." Okay, gotcha. Right as they're supposed to fire off. Gotcha. All right, well, that's fine, Finn. Don't worry about it. But, all right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and head off here for now. If you guys did enjoy it, once again, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. It would be greatly appreciated, my friends. Once again, thank you so much for being here, y'all. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see. Okay, I'll take a look here real quickly, Shaw. Let's see here. 32086 will be the last one for today. 32086 for portions here. Florida, St. Augustine. Same thing for you, my friend. Like I said, we are basically seeing ourselves a marginal risk level 1 out of 5 for severe weather. Only a wind threat between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible within 25 miles of you. So, like I said, within 25 miles, there's only a 5% chance of you seeing damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 being possible. So, odds are very low. Odds are very low. All right, let's see here. But yeah, that is that. Let's see. See, you're the best weather reporter because you let us know what level we can get. Oh, well, thank you for that. It's greatly appreciated. I try to be the best I can, obviously, because I want you guys to be weather aware. That's what matters. So I try to be the best I possibly can to help out. Riley says I may have missed it. Yeah, we're heading off here now, Riley. What time am I going to go live again today? I'll be live here between either 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time or 4 and 5 p.m. Central, or whenever storms fire off. Either that time or whenever storms fire off here is kind of what we're looking at. But yeah. Alrighty. Alright, y'all, my friends. We're going to go ahead and hop over here to the ending screen. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Oh, yeah, my program died, so here, I'll launch it up. I'll launch it up just for this ending segment. But okay, my friends, well, yeah, like I said, we're gonna head off here for now. Once again, y'all have a great you guys have a great rest of your day. Once again, we'll catch you guys. Yeah, there's tomorrow's threat, by the way, y'all. A little marginal, but like I said, we'll catch you guys here for later on today once again, so we'll keep y'all posted. But all right, well, y'all, stream's gonna head off here in 2 minutes. If y'all have anything you want to go ahead and say to your friends and family or anybody who's hanging out here, we said go ahead and say goodbye. And all right, my friends, y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and we'll catch y'all later on this evening. All right, my friends, we love y'all. Please be safe out there. Peace out.